Hello, this is Chad McMahon, CEO of Protect with Insurance. This is a very important video about how the coronavirus is impacting the life insurance industry and impacting your life insurance here within the United States, and how it might impact life insurance over the next year or so. Now you're going to see me looking away from the screen a little bit, and that is because I want to make sure I get this right. So I've actually spent hours on a document based on heavy research. So I hope this is helpful to you. There's a lot of concern over coronavirus right now. So this is a video about how coronavirus is impacting the life insurance industry and speculation on how it will impact life insurance. It's not a video about the current status of coronavirus. It's not a video about speculation about the virus in general. So I just want to make sure that's clear up front. So many life insurance companies are getting hit pretty hard, but here in the United States, right now it still is just a lot of fear of the unknown. So what a lot of the larger companies and some of the smaller ones are doing is they're minimizing staffing to minimize their exposure. And also agencies, life insurance agencies that provide, they connect you with the life insurance policies. A lot of these agencies are also slowing down, stopping house visits, things like that. They're waiting to see what coronavirus numbers are going to be. And so just want you to know right off the bat that we're still functioning at 100%, and we will function at 100% no matter what happens, no matter what. So you can always reach us, get some help. We'll come visit you if you prefer to have a home visit. Otherwise, we can do everything over the phone, which we've been doing most of our business that way for quite some time. So just stay in touch with us. Let us know how we can help you. Now, the current life insurance coverage, if you already have life insurance coverage, and by the way, for the following, just know that we're happy to answer your questions. Just call us. But many life insurance policies will pay 100% coverage due to coronavirus death or related deaths. Some will not. And all of our full coverage life insurance policies, they do pay 100% for coronavirus and related deaths, but you just need to look into that, carefully review your policy, things like that. 9 out of 10 times, our full coverage policies are going to be less expensive than the competition due to our shopping algorithm that we utilize. So just bear in mind that if you're feeling like you're overpaying a little bit, you can check out our website or call us either way, and you can kind of pull some of the pricing options. Most life insurance policies will not pay income or other benefits if you lose work due to the coronavirus, with some obvious exceptions. There are policies that are designed for that, so that's going to be an exception. Some life insurance policies require the insurance company to pay your premium if you lose work. So it's really good to know if that's what you have, because it can save you a lot of money. And it's not anything you have to pay back to the insurance company. If you have that rider built into your policy, they pay it, and it's just like you had been paying it. Okay, so there's nothing that's owed back. So this includes losing work due to the coronavirus, which is going to become a lot more common, I believe, over the next 6 months. We're going to see some real impact from that. There's some pretty serious talk of schools shutting down and a whole bunch of other things shutting down as well. So it's going to negatively impact work. A lot of parents, for example, are going to need to be with their kiddos if schools are shut down, and it's going to make it tough. So that's going to be a big benefit to a lot of policies. Now, speculation of what the life insurance impact will be, particularly over the next 6 to 12 months. You're probably going to see some smaller life insurance programs that are going to market pretty hard and heavy, especially on commercials on television, offering supplemental coronavirus death and disability coverage. I'm only chuckling because, this is serious stuff and it's scary stuff, but these policies are probably not going to be a very wise way to go. They're going to just use heavy fear tactics to promote them. You're probably going to be better off with just a full coverage policy that covers every kind of death except for suicide, of course, and they're going to just get something priced at as affordably as possible so that you're covered. And you can have these policies temporarily, meaning you can have it for a few months or for a year, or you can have a policy like this for 10, 20, 30 years. It depends on what your needs are. So just make sure it's as affordable as possible. Now, already outside the United States, we're seeing huge losses within the life insurance industry. And so the life insurance providers, those companies, there are a lot of them that are just getting hit hard by billions of dollars of claims that they weren't expecting because of this. So it's a very scary thing out there. Now, we haven't been getting that yet here in the United States. Our case numbers are very low. To some degree, and likely a strong degree, we're going to have the same impact here in the United States, where we're going to have life insurance companies that it's going to get so bad, some of them might go bankrupt. And it's important to know that because you want to make sure that your life insurance policy is secure for your loved ones. So best thing, make sure that your life insurance provider is A-rated. It's an actual rating, it's not a review, but that is additional security for your life insurance policy. And most importantly for your loved ones who are going to receive that death benefit, things like that. The economic impact, unfortunately, is going to be pretty hot and heavy from the coronavirus. It's not so much from the virus itself, it's the fear of the virus that's going to be causing these problems. But especially over the next year and very likely over the next 5 years, we're going to see some real heavy impact economically from the coronavirus. So you need to make sure that your life insurance company is stable, and the high rating helps with that a lot. And if possible, you want it to be a larger company. You really do. You want it to be a large, stable company because they're more likely to get what's called a bailout, which we're going to start seeing a lot of bailouts this year. Over the next year to 2 years, we're going to be seeing a lot of bailouts. A lot of industries are going to be getting bailouts, but life insurance industry, we're going to see a lot of bailouts. So you want your company to be bailed out if there's an issue. So a large, high-rated company, very important. Now, if your life insurance provider is 100% properly licensed to sell life insurance within your state, and if that life insurance company does go bankrupt, you also have protection in place called a state guarantee fund. And you're welcome to look that up. The state guarantee fund, a lot of websites are going to make it sound like this amazing thing that gives you this 100% protection. It doesn't. It's a great safety net, but there's no guarantee that there will be enough money within the fund if a company goes bankrupt. So it's a helpful thing, and you're probably going to be fine. You know, the better thing you can do is just make sure you're with a big, high-rated company. A great example is Mutual of Omaha. They're a great company to get in bed with because they are backed by a lot of money. They're in really good shape. They've been around a long time. They've got a strong group of investors. So that's a great one example of many companies that are real solid and you should be in good shape with. Now, how do you protect yourself? Here are a couple of easy steps. So one is confirm that your life insurance company or companies are A-rated. You can simply do that on Google, look online. If you do a search for something like Mutual of Omaha, life insurance rating, type all that in. You're going to want to see not reviews. Reviews are worthless. You're going to want to see an actual professional rating from companies like AM Best, Moody's, and S&P Global. Companies like that, that's what they do. They do ratings for life insurance companies, and it carries a lot of weight. So you want an A rating. Next is confirm your life insurance company has full coverage, meaning medical and accidental coverage with no exclusions for biological hazards, such as coronavirus. Carefully read your policy, or you can just call your life insurance provider. They're required by law to be really honest with you about that kind of stuff. So in summary, it's likely going to be a tough year. I'm not a big fan of being fearful, and there's very little fear in my life. And I've got 2 young boys, and I want them to be confident and strong. But it's going to be a tough year for a lot of people. We're going to see coronavirus deaths. We're going to see active cases within the United States. Most people with coronavirus will not know they have it, and it won't be a confirmed active case for those people. But our economy is going to be impacted. It already has been. So make sure you have sufficient life insurance coverage with a solid, well-insulated company. Save as much money as you can on a policy, as you'll likely need as much wiggle room in your budget as you can get, and take advantage of our life insurance shopping algorithm to save money and time. Even if you don't reach out to us, but just utilize our shopping algorithm off our website with one of our free quote forms. But of course, if we can help you in any way, reach out to us. We can answer your questions, anything we can do for you. So good luck out there. Stay safe.